Hey there, it's Gail, Archaeology and Gold. And yeah, I'm in my kitchen and now I'm back on Zoom and I have another camera set up. And I'm doing that because my big breakthrough with um, live streaming on my phone went kind of well. I mean, I could have done better with the camera work, but long story short, I accidentally deleted it. And I really wanted to have the mail call stuff. So I'm starting over and I'm going to do like a reenactment, but not in any kind of uniform from different wars. And I'm going to start with, uh, uh, these were in order a few minutes ago. Keep rearranging them. So I'm going to move these, see them on a different camera because I got stuff to say. And Here we go. Camera change. Yes. Okay. So there's my little camera on a tripod, and these are generally in the vicinity of where I'm going to be working. Um, it was done. It was doing fine. Well, first, before I try to set this so I can look down at what I'm doing, just to kind of reorient. Here's the here's my sticker board, and you can see this. This is basically what I've had all together the first time I put it together, and um, I've gotten some new stickers, as you're going to see today. So I'm going to be updating this board, but I just wanted you to know that this is what I've got to start with, and that's sort of the backdrop. I'm working in on the part of the kitchen counter that does not have all of the things that are put aside for baking supplies because I'm going to start working on my um, practically world famous pumpkin cheesecake, but not today. So here I'm going to start with I got a I got an email from Ozark Buck, and Ozark Buck said he wanted to send me some stickers, and he put some in an envelope, and true to his word, this is what I got. Look at that. I got three. And so I guess this is like the Ozark, and there's a buck, and it looks to me like a nice um, mill and pay dirt, it says down here, and pick and axe. And so that is the scene, and I appreciate it so much, Ozark Buck. I really appreciate you thinking of me and doing that. So one of these is going to go on the board, and next time you see the board, you will see that there. So thank you so much. The next thing I got was it was so cool to get this in my mailbox, and I have a new mail letter carrier, but to see the Alaskan Assassin as the return name, oh yeah, um, I really like that. In my imagination, she's slightly nicer to me than before I got this, which she really needed to be. Okay, that's not a bad thing. So in there, here are the coolest stickers. Look at that. I love the design of this. So the Alaskan Assassin Adventures. But the one that I is my favorite is this one, the Alaskan Assassin. How badass is that, right? I like that. And so I do work just using the term Alaskan Assassin or adventures, and they're kind of regular conversations just to see what will happen. And I don't explain anything, and I let him explain the assassin part, but I'm so happy to have these. And I really enjoy, and I have watched videos that he's done with his family and going out to looking at the standing stones. That was such a cool video. I really appreciate that. And good luck being in Alaska all winter. Okay. Thank you. The next thing that I got was a lovely little envelope and Careless Whispers and Aaron. And where is it going? And look, I got two stickers and I love them. And I understand that All Things Country may have helped design them, and it's very nice, very well done. I love the graphic, and I really like this. I've seen on YouTube little little thing. I think that's cool. So thank you, and thank you for sending these to us. And we really appreciate it. And it made me very happy to be on your list of the first people to get that. Then I got this, and I was like, well, what's this? I saw the name on it, and I know that name to be Gentleman Prospect. Oh, wait. Before I go over to General Prospector, sorry. I also want to mention that I got this very nice note from Alaskan Assassin, and um, I'm just so glad that we found each other's channels, and I enjoy that very much. Okay, so now back to Gentleman Prospector. Like, what is going on? So in there was a envelope, my name on it, and what it says is, "Howdy Dale, thank you for all your support. Congratulations on winning the .15 gram of Missouri Gold in a vial. The Golden GP, Mama Bird, and Momo." Oh, yes. So this was the donation that Gentleman Prospector had done for All Things Country's big giveaway. So in this bag, Dale 0.15 gram gold, I got this adorable vial, and it was taped up and it said 0.15. And I'm going to tell you something, but don't necessarily tell anybody else, but of course I weighed it, right? I'm going to do it again. Trust, of course, I trust Gentleman Prospector completely. I was just curious, you put gold in my hand, and I don't know if you can see that. Here, I think you can see that. It's all teared up here. So let's see if it's 0.15, okay? This is risky. I've been known to drop things in this room, on this floor. Look at that. It's 0.163. So thank you so much. Thank you. That back in. Right, get myself in trouble here. Now, also included were a couple of things that I was thinking. First of all, this is a coaster, the Gentleman Prospector coaster, and I love it, and I will use it, the Gentleman Prospector, and the Classy Classifier, one of my favorite graphics of all time. But look, the keychain. Do you understand? I just broke my favorite keychain. Well, you do understand that now. And I've been using it broken, but now I have a reason not to, right? I could just move on and let the broken one go. So thank you so much for that. But the favorite part of it was this Mama Bird, the classy classifier, with her trademark big smile. And I just think that Mama Bird is a beautiful, lovely person. She's fun. I feel like I know her. Um, she's just funny, fun, kind, sweet, beautiful, and cute all at the same time. So, huge fan. Thank you. I love this. So then, that was the backlog of my mail call, right? What I'm going to do next is I'm going to talk about another mail call that I got from Megadog 555. And there's a little bit of a story here. So I'm going to quickly rearrange this stuff. Be careful not to lose color. I'm going to go over and get the actual, what I saw first when I opened it. First of all, when I see that, then I know, okay, this is Megadog 555. This is going to be amazing. And he sent out a number of bags, and I was just blown away to get one because I've had one, and he sent me one, and it was just amazing, amazing stuff to work with. So, and I love watching videos of other people going through his bags. So I rather knew that I was in for a lot to go through, right? And so within that bag, there was this Ziploc bag, which was very fortunately Ziplocked because inside of it, um, this Megadog 555 Pay Dirt Herkimer Diamond and Fossils bag had popped open. You can even see it right here. And so the bag looked intact, but there was a good amount of dirt in there. So I was very careful to um, remove that. And I got a lot of things set up to be able to do it without losing anything. Also inside of it, and this part is very, very handy, fossil collection chart. So that was very thoughtful because this contained a lot of fossils that I was not familiar with. And even ones I was familiar with, as I explained on my live, and as is true right now, once the camera gets rolling, I may not remember anything. Um, so there was one more thing, and I actually am going to swap cameras for a minute to go back to me. Hi, because I'm going to, maybe you can see the, no, you can't. You can look at some of my ingredients. You know, all of that. I'm going to go get something. It's in the Paris room. Yes, we have a Paris room. I call it the Paris room. Um, and it kind of looks like, you know, could be in Paris. And it's the only room in the house that's not been done all modern the way I wanted it. That's where mostly the more unusual um, things go. And a lot of it is my archaeology stuff and other history things and other collectibles. But this is what lives in there now because this was inside of that bag was this absolutely gorgeous little fairy. Look at that. And on a stand. And so what a beautiful, what a beautiful thing. It's just beautiful art. It's just a beautiful, she's holding a star. It's very woodlandy, and I love it. I love it. And so I knew immediately she lives in the Paris room, and I'll find a picture of where she is because she's looking at a kind of an antique clock and some other cool things on that shelf. So there's that. Okay, now let's talk about the process. So when I poured the bag out, I was using a series of things to um, classify or strain out because I could see that there were gems in it and I could see there were pieces of fossil in it. And it was a little challenging but it's fun. So the bottom line is I ended up with using this and I was scooping little scoops of the dirt in, and then I'm not going to pour this on the floor. Where am I? So you can see that that is the dirt, the pay dirt that was in the bag. But what I started pulling out of it is what I'm going to flip to the other camera now, so you can see the unbelievable stuff that was in there. First, I'm going to begin with these are the large gems, and there is one over here. So these gems just blew my mind. And I washed them last night at like, I don't know, midnight or something. So, because I really wanted to be able to see them. And so I went and I washed them all. But this is beautiful. The colors. Of course, my gem chart is just, no, anyway, you know what that is, and so do I. I just can't think of it right now. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, these are my favorite colors on one place. And then this piece is my most favorite color in the world. And I wear that color a lot. You can't really see it, but I wear a lot of it. And what I think of it is as the color of the water in the Bahamas when you're landing in the seaplane. That's that color. Okay, I pulled this out and it was like, is this is the most beautiful, it's large, clear, absolutely gorgeous piece of amber ever. And I mean, I can tell it is by feeling it and just the look of it. It's so beautiful. I'm going to get to those garments in a minute. This beautiful pink quartz. Oh, I was going to wear my emerald ring to show this is now the mama bird. Look at this. That's beautiful. that whole shape, the whole crystal, just beautiful. Okay. So I was going to remove these. Then, and this is polished. Not real easy for me to turn the lights off in my room. Just look at, can you see? Wait, I can't, because I'm pointing at the way directly. Maybe that's it. No, well, it's orange fluorescent in there, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll take a better picture of something. Now, let's look at this spectacular purple diamond. Look at this. It's spectacular. It's so clear. It's just amazing. Thank you, Mayador 555. This is just crazy. It's beautiful. And then, look, look, that's not, but it's pretty. That's not, but it's pretty. So, anyway, I wish you could see the, the sparkle of these. So you can imagine it's how they were pretty when, as they were coming out of that gray dirt. But then as I was washing them and seeing the color, the beauty, I was going crazy. And I really went slowly too. I'm not fast and things like that. It reminded me in archaeology, the first thing that you're really doing as you're excavating, you're putting dirt into, a giant rack that's got screen in it, and it's attached generally to trees that are in your vicinity. And so shoveling, and then you put the dirt into this green thing, and then you basically shake it. I have pictures of me doing that in a dig in Ohio. And so then you put them in the fines bucket, and the very next thing you do with a fines bucket is you go to wherever the water source is, a wash station. So you start washing basically rocks or not rocks, and hopefully they're not rocks. That's where you get the first clue of what it is that you're really looking at. And then those are taken into the identification station, where they're identified one at a time. And I'll tell you that whole story another time. But I was kind of reliving that last night when I was going through the uh, the finds, so to speak, looking at the gems. And I haven't even told you about the fossils yet. But I'm going to go get one more thing that I want to show that I meant to already put on, because I wanted to mention it. Give me one second. Not that way. It's in the past now. It's a rock. I had to put this on. Okay, you know, I have my ruby necklace that I love. I have some things that mean a lot to me. And but this one, this is my emerald ring. And I know it's a lot, right? And that's why I don't wear it because it's a little bit big and it's like, why would you, where would I wear this, right? But I thought, well, while I'm doing these gems, that might be a reason to take it out of the safe. And I did. And then I forgot to put it on. So there you go. Um, so now let me show you that in addition to these gems, I have not gone through all of them with you. I have definitely gone through all of them with myself. But this is one that took my breath away, and I have to hold it just right. And the light's not catching it the way I want it to. Um, Actually, it worked better on my phone camera. I guess this won't help. No, it's helpful. And the colors in it. So wait there, you can see. I just have to try to catch. There's oranges, there's greens, there's blues. Like in there, in this light, you can't see as well as I can see just with my visible, just with what I can see. And so I blame my photography skills and my camera and anything else I can blame. But anyway, this one like stopped me in my tracks. And and it's doing it again. I'm mesmerized by it. So okay, it's like beautiful. There are smaller size gems, and I'm going to actually put them in to this. So here, and I can put them together. Um, and there was another thing that was in the Mega Dog 555 bag that was wrapped separately in a little cute little wrapper, and it was this unbelievably gorgeous bird. And I am, against all odds, still going to try to see if you can see the orange. It's a peach, a brilliant kind of peach orange fluorescence, and it's way prettier in person than what I'm doing right now. But I'll capture it somehow and take a picture of it. But it was very thoughtful. I love birds. I have little birds, feeders all over the place. And so thank you. And this little bird is going to live in the Paris room near the ferry. Okay, got it. So now you know that. Now let's switch gears. So you can see those beautiful Herkimer diamonds that were in that, right? There were so many more gems in there. And then I get to the fossils. And I have to start with this because prepared to die. Look at that. I hope they're not dead, but this also. And then the color, look at the colors on this side. This is just such a thing of beauty. I have actually a special shelf for fossils, and it's not in the Paris room, but this is got a place in there. Now, these fossils, these pieces are so um, fascinating to me. There's a series of different kinds of shells. Um, Possibly a kind of a coral, um, kind of brachiopod. And I'll get bone fragments in a minute. So all these fascinating things, a lot of them I can tell. Look at that. Look at that shell. These over here. There's so many. So this was like an hour to go through, or more. More. Look at that. And some of these are bone fragments. So I don't know how. I'm not an expert on that at all. Look at that. I just love this. Wow. I mean, this is a bone fragment. I just look at the variations on that, and it looks like that. This is just puzzles me. Um, I don't know what it is. There are some other shells, fossils of shells. This looks like a piece of coral. Kind. I'm from Florida. I know what dead coral looks like. This, and we were on the lives, a couple of people. I mean, we were really trying to guess what it is. Elements of it, they kind of almost seem like vertebrae or just because of the shape of it, but it's just petrified wood. Um, just petrified wood. Petrified wood is so cool. Anyway, I love all these things. And then look at this. And you put up, look at these, baby. Oh, can you see the shells? I love these tiny shells. These are going in a different place. Oh, maybe it's going into the wrong basket. Oh, okay. Now, so I love the baby shelf. Now we're gonna look at, oops, I just blew one. Let's talk about teeth. How many? And first of all, I think all the dinosaurs, or whatever this was, my goodness, that when you died, you left your teeth somewhere that they could be found. And then I could have them in my hand like this. And they're all different sizes and shapes. One in particular is teeny tiny. And I'm telling you, I went and I even found the box of baby teeth from my puppy. There were some similarities. I mean, they were smaller than this, but yeah, I kept baby teeth from puppy. I wrap everything individually in the food, so I've had this part in a long time. Anyway, so negative on 555. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Thank you. But I didn't show you this yet. This was my like real almost died. Look at this trilobite. Look at that. I mean, it's it's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Thank you. I have a specific place for this too. Thank you. So that is sort of a mail call, right? That it's very similar to the live one that I did, but hopefully it was better in a couple of ways. Um, First of all, I think it's shorter, but um, this time I am more sure that while I was looking at things, you're able to see them on camera. I was so excited when I did the live. I did a terrible job of that. I mean, I'm looking at him, talking about him. I was like, oh yeah, I need to put like my hand over in front of the camera so you can see what I'm doing. And I didn't as much as I could have. Um, it was very fun to have the interaction with the chat. And that was also distracting to me because I was trying to read the chat and I wanted to be in the chat and doing all these other things. Plus, I had water going on in here at the same time, and I managed to not ruin everything and enjoyed it. So I had a blast. I could not wait to get this on a recording so that I could thank everybody that sent me those awesome stickers. Ozark Buck, you know, Careless, thank you so much. Alaskan Assassin, Gentleman Prospector, Mama Bird, and um, the Gentleman Prospector was the donation bag that I won on All Things Countries giveaway. And then this surprise bag from Megadog 555. And to my, I've been working on this a long time. I did not even once call it Mega Dirt, even live. I just didn't because Mega Dirt is now a brand. Um, but Megadog 555, you're amazing. And I thank you all so much. This is the most fun possible. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to update my sticker board over here and have all the new cool stickers there. I'm going to be writing thank you notes. I finally, I couldn't find my thank you notes that I used to have, so I had to buy some because I gave up looking. And then behind me over here, I have lined up all of it's going to take quite a bit of effort, but I'm going to be making an incredible pumpkin cheesecake with unbelievable, oh my God, everything about it is unbelievable. It's a lot of work. And so that's going to occupy me for a while. And so anyway, thank you for joining me. And I know I'll see you all around somewhere, right? So over and out. Bye.